look at this. This is just massive. This thing is massive. Hello everyone. So here is my new Star Eagle. I really like the design and it's also a great ship, but of course it's not the best in the game. So I set out to build the best ship credit could buy, taking design inspiration from the Star Eagle. It's one of the few ships that actually has wings. I know what you're thinking, spaceships don't need wings, but they look cool. So yeah, this is what came up. Before I go into the shipbuilding mode, I want to show you the interior first because it's gonna be important later when you look at the parts. Just a quick view of the ship from the ground to give you guys an idea. This is big. My rocket ship is massive.
Oh, giggity, 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 goo.
Alright, let's go inside. I wanted the inside to be as simple as possible, not too many turns. Everything, I wanted it to just be a straight line. From the bay, you could either, on one end, go straight to the cockpit, or on the other end, I can just keep going. This is the dock. I also have it facing down. I didn't want to have too many stairs around. And if I keep going straight all the way to the end, I have everything that I need. The workshop is like the only hub I feel like I need. I don't need the pharmaceutical stuff. I don't need to craft anything else. But workbench, spacesuit bench and the research station, that's kind of like a necessary. So I have this one, but I have it all the way at the end. And I added a window as well here at the end. And everything is kind of like a very easy, not too many turns, just a straight shot. And I think I went pretty nuts on the windows because I put windows, at the back. I put windows on the side. I also put windows at the bottom. And I show you sometimes in space, I show you some clips. It looks actually pretty good. So I put, windows at the bottom there. This is a 2x2 living quarters from Stroud as well. I put another window down here. A lot of windows. This is a control center, I believe it's called control station. This is just so I can increase the crew numbers. Another window and another window. This window, you can't see much, but it's there. I wanted to show you guys the interior first so that you know what I'm talking about when I show you all of this in the builder. And I have another floor at the top. Because it's 2 floors, so I had another hub here. This is another living quarters. Let's go to the builder and I'll show you guys how everything's done. Now, I maxed out on this ship. And when I say maxed out, I really mean it. Because if I press G and I try to add anything, it tells me this action would exceed the module limit. So I cannot add anything else anymore. So when it comes to length, I'm just right up there at the limit of 40, and this is how it looks. So I took heavy inspirations from the Star Eagle. I built this one from scratch. I found that to be easier. It's pretty high up there when it comes to all the stats. The cargo is a 9,600. I was trying to crack the 10,000, but I couldn't without lowering the mobility. But there is this skill payloads that increase the cargo space. So technically it does go above 10,000 in cargo space. To make all this possible are these engines. I tried different combinations of engines and these ones, they give me the most mobility. More than any other engine combination that I tried. I tried the Novas, the Supernovas, the Poseidons, but none of them give this much mobility. And the reason is these engines give you the most thrust with the least amount of power consumption. The power consumption is only 2 versus most of the engines in the C class, they take at least 3 power in consumption. So this one, you can have 6 of them, and that's what's giving you all that mobility. So here's what I'm gonna do. For those who are interested, I'm going to take this ship apart and show you guys all the parts in case you guys wanna kind of do something similar or duplicate that if you want. Okay, we're back. I'm going to try to make this as easy as possible to explain it to you guys, all the parts. I'm going to start from the base. Everything that's underneath is just landing gears, the base, and more landing gears. The only thing that is different is this dogger that is at the bottom. I went to Nova Galactic to get their landing gear, specifically the NG20, and all the ones that I'm using, they are all NG20s. It's just that the NG20s, when you click on it and you go to the next variant, it has 3 different variants, so you can pick the one that you prefer. But these are the landing gears that I found has the least amount of mass and provide the most thrust and hull. So of all the landing gears I checked, these ones are the best, so you can have fewer. I shoved the shield in here because unfortunately the best shield is one of these things that you can only stack to the side of something. I like to make my ship as symmetrical as possible, because I couldn't with this particular part. I just ended up hiding it underneath, and then in front of that there is a shielded cargo that is kind of covering up of you from behind. Basically, go to Red Mile in Porrima to get the cargo shield, and while you're there also get the scan jammer. I got the one that increases by 50%. This will be the base layer. This will be the second layer, if you will. It's just mostly hubs and connectors. All these Nova Galactic bracers, I made it this way so that everything is one straight shot, like I show you guys inside. Every time I put another hub on the side here or on the other side, the system will automatically move the door to somewhere else. It becomes just a maze that you have to go from one place to the other, then back here, and then you can go back. So that's why I ended up just removing the 2 on the side, so it's just a one long one here and at the back. So this one is all in one berth, and here at the end is the workshop. This is the only one that is wide, the living quarters from Stroud, and a control station to increase the crew amount. And this is just a Stroud companion way to connect to the cockpit. This is the Nova braking engine. The Stroud, the 2x2, is the one that you will have to go to the Stroud Staryard to get it. This is the Stroud engine mount. I have 2 of those here. These 2 are reverse facing down. And what else? This is a Stroud cowling, and this is the Stroud Cap A. Okay, let's go to the next layer. So we have the cockpit that covers actually both layers. I also have this Nova braking engine. Again, this is the only one that kind of looks good when attached to this cockpit. Deimos only one berth at the top. I like to use this part when possible because it reduces the mass versus using 3 different squares. This is another Stroud engine mount, and it's connected behind. I have cargo holes. I use another piece here, as this one is the same one, but I kind of shift the colors a little bit so that it doesn't look like it's exactly the same. There is a wing, a Nova wing attached here. There is also a Stroud engine bracer here. Then there is the Stroud Cap A, which is, the same as this one, but reversed. And then this bracer is here just to attach these 2 helium tanks. Now the next level, this one is a Nova cowling, another bracer. This is the Stroud engine mount again. This is the same as this one. I have it again, and I have a little tail, a Deimos tail at the back. Then another Nova bracer that is connecting the grav drive. I put some more thrusters here just for looks, because if I remove the thing, it looks too flat. I don't like it, so I like to have something on it. This is from Deimos. This is the Deimos cowling. We're finally at the top. So here again, this is the same engine mount from Stroud as the one below. It's here and it's holding the reactor in place. Then I have this Deimos hull. It's just a block, so I can attach these 2 things: the Deimos wings, the A, the D, and then what else? And this is the Stroud nose cap, the radar jammer, and the weapons mounted on top of it. So I have 3 weapons of each. Oh, I forgot to mention the Nova weapon mount. I have 2 on each side, kind of underneath the wing, and I have the weapons mounted. So everything 3 of each, 2, and I think I have another one here, another one here, another 2 and 2, and the 3 missiles. So the wings, they should attach to this. the other wing. Let's double click it. They're attached to this. Can go together. Gonna highlight the other ones. Let's put this back too. That's there, perfect. This one, highlight them. This goes here. There's a lot of empty space in the middle that unfortunately, yeah, there is no more parts that I can use. This is from here, that goes in here, and this is the radar jammer that got left out. Let's move it, it goes back up here. So okay, you know what, I'm gonna try something. Just gonna move this here. Gonna move this here, and gonna put this maybe here. I'm going to delete this part. Control G, you can duplicate a part as long as it is available for you to buy it. There. So you know what? I think I like this look better. Okay, there are only a few places that you need to go. So Stroud, go there for all the necessities, the engine, the grav drive, the reactor, and if you want, you can grab the shield as well from there. Go to Nova for the bridge, the cockpit, and the landing gears. And when you're at Stroud, also get the 2x2 if you want that. Share the cargo and the jammer, the red mount in Porrima. So that's a total of 3 places. Those are all the places that you actually need to go to get those specialty parts. After that, just build a large landing bay in your outpost so that you can have at least all the structural parts all in one place. That way you don't have to be going back and forth. By the way, if you guys want to know how to find the ocean and build an outpost by the coast and get this beautiful view, I have a video already online for this. I maybe link it down below in the description if I don't forget. Okay, so that is pretty much it for the video. Hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. Enjoy the game, have fun, and I see you all in the next video.